Man, Snoop Dogg says that he's charging you $250,000 for a verse. Also, if you want to do a video, that's another $250,000. Let's get it. Welcome back to another episode of Jordans and Jazz. I do thank you for checking out the show. And looks like, according to that XXL article, it's going to cost you about six figures to get a verse from some of these high-profile artists, anywhere from like $100,000 to $300,000. So if you're an up-and-coming artist and you're looking to get a feature to try to grow your audience and gain some more exposure, about $300,000. So come up off that. Now, to me, I think that's quite a bit of money to be spending, out of your recording budget for a 16-bar verse. I remember Timbaland, was on a podcast and he was saying that he was getting about $300,000 just for one song, just to produce one song for you. And here are some of these artists, they're asking for $300,000 just for a 16-bar verse. They don't even care if the song is hot or not. They just want the money. So I think that $300,000 is a pretty big gamble to spend just for a feature. Now, it can work out for you. Megan Thee Stallion paid Future about $250,000 for a verse. The issue is that Future does not have a vested interest in the success of Megan Thee Stallion once he gets his $250,000. So just remember that you may get the recognition or gain some more fans. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to grow your audience exponentially for that feature. But like I said, artists and collaborations are a good way to grow your audience and gain exposure. But at what cost? Now, again, the value of a rap verse, from some of these artists, it can depend on a number of factors, such as the artist level of fame, their success, the song's popularity, your popularity, and the intended use of the verse, right? Are you asking for a feature just for a mixtape, or are you putting it on a commercially released album? That's really gonna depend on what they're gonna be charging you. Also, the prices for a rap verse can range, right? Like I said, anywhere from maybe a couple $100 to even six figures, $300,000. J. Cole, I believe he charges $2,000 per word for a 16-bar verse. So maybe that's going to come out close to $300,000 if you were to go and try to get J. Cole on a feature. So just remember that. So if you are asking for features, make sure that you are trying to negotiate that price, because like I said, a six-figure price point for an artist feature is quite steep. Okay. When I think about collaborations, though, and helping you grow your audience, I just want to look back at what the Soulquarians collectively did and contributed to each other's music to help them gain notoriety and push their art forward. If you don't know who the Soulquarians are, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Questlove, Jay Dilla, Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Common, Bilal, just to name a few. They were just a collection of artists. They were working on each other's albums. They were bouncing ideas off each other. That really did catapult Jay Dilla into the forefront as one of the top producers in hip hop. Also, help push Questlove into that producer spotlight and push the Roots, even the Roots, into stardom. And of course, Erykah Badu shot up. Common, during that time, Common had, I think, one of his best commercial albums, like Water for Chocolate, that came out of that Soulquarians era. So when I think about collaborations and what you can do and getting features, is kind of collaborating with like-minded artists to where you're bouncing ideas off of each other, you're working on each other's music, and that's really, I think, kind of one of the best ways to really catapult your music and gain fan base and do collaborations. So tell me what you think in the comments. Also, if you like the content, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, also hit the bell for any notifications. Again, also follow me on Instagram at Jordans and Jazz. I do have my kicks of the day, also, some of the music that I'm listening to. So go ahead and check me out on Instagram. And just remember, keep your kicks fresh and your groove tight. Peace.